I receive. It keeps bringing me joy. Since falling down on me, keeps bringing me joy. Oh, it's your blessing I receive. Keeps bringing me joy. On me, I receive. Oh, it's falling down on me. Keeps bringing me joy. It's falling down on me. Oh, it's bringing me joy. Keeps bringing me joy. Ain't no blessing I receive. Oh, it's bringing me joy. Keeps bringing me joy. Blessings falling down on me. Oh, it keeps bringing me joy. Each new blessing I receive, it keeps bringing me joy.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer,
What is going on, entertainers? What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another Hollywood Hot Topics. I already see some of you guys backstage, so what's up? Okay, so this is a dual live, right? So I'm live on both of my channels, right? I have 3, just so y'all know, so go over there and subscribe. But I'm live on both of my channels. So whoever is watching Pop Culture, who's watching through Pop Culture Pierre, subscribe to Evner Entertainment. And those that are watching under Evner Entertainment, subscribe to Pop Culture Pierre. Okay, so that way, you know, we can get some cross subscribers. Okay, thank you so much. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay, so just so you guys know, the people that are backstage, I'm gonna add you guys towards the end, so just stay seated, please. I see every one of you guys, so just please stay seated backstage before I add you guys. Okay, all right. So first I wanted to talk about, you guys, the girlies were so happy that Tory was innocent, right? When the fake verdict got leaked. Oh my God! You saw all the misogynistic dudes was like, yes, I told you. They were gagging. They couldn't wait to eat it up. That Megan would have looked bad because she would have looked like a liar basically through the court. So they were. I kind of knew something was up because it came out too quickly. It showed that they were deliberating, and then all of a sudden they had a verdict. I was like, because this court case is not cut and dry like that. So I know that the jury wouldn't be that quick to come up with a decision that quickly. So the moment that I seen that, I was like, it can't be. And I was right. It was fake, and more fake. Okay. So I love this shirt. Thank you so much. Thank you. Subscribe. How is it showing on you guys' side? Because I can't see it. How is it showing on y'all side? Is it showing both channels or what? Let me know in the comments. How is it showing? Because this is the first time I ever did it. And I got a collab coming up, y'all. I got a good collab. I just got to get the graphics done, but me and another YouTuber going to collab. It's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. So it's a lot of things coming up over here, okay? So these documents leaked. Everybody's thinking, oh my God, he's finally let off. It's just going to be off of a gun possession charge. That's the only thing that he's going to be proven guilty for, right? Turns out that's not the case. Okay, so they're gonna be there tomorrow morning. I know for sure these jurors are so annoyed and irritated with this case because it's like every day it's another delay. It's another delay every 2.5 seconds. This, you guys, was the document that leaked. If you guys didn't see it, and y'all, for my Photoshop people, I could kind of tell this was either photoshopped or something was manipulated with it because the picture looked dusty. It looked manipulated. Apparently these are templates. So it said reporters are passing around the verdict form in the hallway. I think there's confusion online because people see the top of one page and think that's it. But jury has 2 pages for each charge. One for guilty, one for not guilty. This is the assault charge. No verdict yet. Okay, I know everybody's heart dropped when they read that. They said again, there's no verdict yet in the Tory Lanez trial. Jurors have 2 pages for each charge. Okay, so there you go, right here, right here. So once the verdict is in, then we'll be able to use like whatever which one applies. These are just templates and stuff, right? So another thing that was kind of funny that happened today, right, was the picture and the art that they drew in court of Mr. Lanez and his balding head. And I'm going to talk because I got a receding hairline, but you know, his is further along than mine is. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. If y'all didn't see it, Hold on. All right, so this was him in court, apparently, according to the art lady, into the courthouse. So they drew the hairline. He said, "I can't find you. I can't find the second channel." Okay, it's Google Pop. In the search bar, pop culture, Pierre. Okay, I might drop the link in so we could pin it. So subscribe. It's showing great, babe. I can't comment on StreamYard, but I can hear. It's our first time using it. Or the picture look cologne-ish, dusty. Oh yeah, it did. The picture looked very dusty. I thought Sean Kelly just gave a witness statement. What's the name of the intro song? The intro song I'm going to drop. I'm gonna pin it in the comments. So when this live is over, I'm gonna put the intro song in the comments and I'm gonna pin it. So it's through Artlist. I have the copyright to it, thank God. So I ain't gonna get striked over it and all that. So I'm gonna pin it so you guys can make sure that you guys get the song. So whoever drew this is obviously a Megan fan. Because you could have put more hair in the back. It's just baldness and then a tape line. It said closing arguments began in Tory shooting trial of Megan, the star in the LA courtroom. And then this picture, of course, went viral when he was playing basketball. This is a Megan stan. Megan hired the artist, okay? Megan hired the artist and probably one of the jurors too, okay? So let's talk about the EJ thing. When it first dropped, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed at it. But when I thought about it, I was like, that's kind of messed up because you're kind of being funny about it. And at first, everybody was like, and then he started to get the backlash. But I kind of like, it sunk in me like a good 10 minutes after I laughed at it because the music was funny. Especially if you watch Law and Order, you kind of gagged at it because like, that's what played. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. But at one point, regardless of how you guys felt out, you were still friends with this girl. You were still a close confidant to this girl. And for you to sort of just kind of poke fun at the situation, it's not it. So he got a lot of backlash for the whole situation, and he apologized through social media because of all the backlash he was getting. And I'm gonna tell you what I think a little bit after. Okay, we're gonna watch his apology. I call it apologize. When you apologizing, y'all know who came up with that. When you and you lying at the same time, it's called a good old apologize. All right. Courtesy of Noir Online, okay?
I treated court like a fashion show. I treated court like a public thing that was going to be seen by the public, so I would never look crazy. I liked my outfit. I liked how I looked. Clearly, the people in court liked how I looked. That's something that I can't control, but I don't need to poke fun or be insensitive to anybody else's situation. That's y'all being insensitive. That ain't me. But the song I put over my post, to know me, is I put music over everything, every video, every post. If it fits the moment, I'll find the song to fit. That's just something I do. I don't need to poke fun at anybody else's pain or trauma or make a joke. Like, I was subpoenaed to come to court. I know this is a very serious situation, but it was my day in court.
See, he got me yawning because he just going on and on and on. Y'all know I can't be hiding nothing. He had me yawning. Okay, hold on.
That's how I felt. I didn't say any names. I didn't make any references. I didn't do nothing of the sort. When people talk about, oh, you treated court like a fashion show, I treated court like a public thing that was going to be seen by the public. So I would never look crazy. I liked my outfit. I liked how I looked. Clearly, the people in court liked how I looked. That's something that I can't control. But I don't need to poke fun or be insensitive to anybody else's situation. That's y'all being insensitive. That ain't me. But the song I put over my post.
To me, he just said a whole bunch of nothing. Nobody cared about the look. He's thinking that we cared about his look. It has nothing to do with the look. It's the fact that you low-key was clowning the whole situation. Like, that's not funny. And you was cool with the girl. I don't know the girl. So it's like, we could laugh, but you knew her, you was around. So it kind of makes me look at EJ now like he's a narc, like a huge narc, because it looked like, you know those celebrities and they have like a whole bunch of fans and they come out of like an arena and they're like, oh my God, and they're signing this person's autograph, that person's autograph. That's what it was given. So it was given that you're a bigger star than what you actually are. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people do know him, but it was given like, I'm the celebrity, I'm the star, this is my show, I run it. Meanwhile, you just going to court to tell us what happened on that drunk night when everybody was drunk and hired in a Cuda Brown. That's all we wanted to know. You get what I'm saying? But nobody had a problem with the look. I like the check up on it, I'm gonna let you work up on it jacket. I said that on my last live. I like what he was wearing, okay? But the whole video music situation, that we didn't really need that, to be honest. Chanel says, when she's backstage, she says, to be honest, I'm upset Party didn't give Megan more public support. I hope she finds real love. Real love. I'm searching for real love. Okay, Megan gonna be needing that after this whole case. Okay, she needs real friends. Oh, that's what she gonna need after this case, baby. I'm just saying. She probably feels like she needs him right now. I do feel like she's supporting him. I mean, he's supporting her behind the scenes. I don't feel like he's like a social media type of guy. That's the thing. Megan needs a type of dude like him, somebody who's not clout hungry. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people she was surrounded with were very clout hungry. So that's why it got her in the situation that she was in to even begin with. Because think about it. Even after this happened, Tory did things to poke at her. Kelsey did things to poke at her. Megan's not innocent either. She did things to poke at them too. Had the friends jump on live. Hi, Kiki. Her sisters and not her sisters, but her best friends and stuff like that jump on live, kind of poking fun at Kelsey and everything like that. So she's always around clout hungry people, and I don't think Party is a clout hungry person. That's why he a ghostwriter. He don't want the clout. Just saying. Okay, so LOL. People think that work in Hollywood too long usually use their common sense over time. He probably didn't mean it that way. I don't think he meant it that way, but it looked wrong. It just didn't look right. It wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. This background gonna be the death of me, y'all. I'm telling you, I can't wait to get a bigger space. Okay, I just feel like he embarrassed that happened the way they were together. Yeah, definitely. And y'all, he got into it. If y'all haven't checked my recent video, I'll break it down. He got into it with Mr. Roland Ray, and Roland Ray called him out and said that if anybody like him were to get around him, anybody like him that's like him need to get away from him, because he just didn't like that. He didn't like how the inches were laid and everything like that. Y'all know Roland Ray's really good for gagging somebody. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of laughed when Roland Ray came at him, because it's kind of like what we were all thinking, but just didn't really want to say and laugh. But not only did he get a lot of criticism, EJ, a lot of other celebrities got criticism too for laughing at the video and just laughing just about the Megan thing, like in general. So Hazel E, we got Emily B. Let me show you guys. All right. So it says social medias weren't feeling certain celebrities. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. They said social media users weren't feeling certain celebrities laughing under EJ's posts. Okay, so we have Hazel E, Emily B, and Eva. Mind you, And I'm not gonna lie, I was happy they got called out because these are 3 women who have experienced DV, especially you, Emily. I'm just saying, especially Emily. The man knocked your tooth out. Both of them. You was looking like Krishan Rock. So it's kind of like, what's so funny? I get the video is funny, but you just laughing at just anything about the situation. I would stay out of it if I were you. I'm just saying. What y'all think? Sorry, I've been saying Pierre, but no, you good, Sherry. You good. You good. Emily should be worried about her daughter. Oh, I don't know enough about that. Okay. These girls laughing, but I have a lot of trauma in their own lives. All these yeah, exactly. Celebrity is a strong word for these people you mentioned. Yeah, I wouldn't call them celebrity. I would call them pseudo celebrities. The closest thing I would consider to a celebrity out of all of them is Eva, and that's only because she's been on television for a long period of time, and she has a career outside of television, which is modeling, like a lot of campaigns and stuff like that. So she's considered like a celebrity model. Hazel E, no. Emily B, hell no. I'm sorry. So you're right, Costa, 100%. So Emily got her tooth knocked out. Right. Exactly. It's not that big of a deal, but y'all should be less. Yeah, I think so as well. So they got called out. A lot of other celebrities too got called out for it as well. So a lot of people felt that though, that people were being over dramatic by being so sensitive to it. I wasn't thinking like, hey, they shouldn't be laughing at all. But I'm just saying that y'all should just be the last ones even putting a comment on this. So Emily B clapped back though. She said, nah, I don't really do this and respond, but I'm not okay with this narrative. I would never laugh at any woman's trauma. Come on now. Y'all know me better than that. I have no clue what is even happening. I blindly commented. I was commenting on a song choice, not Meg or anyone else involved. Period. Have a good night. I didn't see Eva clap back or give any response, to be honest, but I don't think she really cares. So I'm glad Emily at least spoke for herself because we're not used to her speaking up for herself a lot. So I'm glad that she spoke up for herself and kind of clarified what was so funny. Okay. The way everyone is handling the situation from the people involved to the courts is so unprofessional. It doesn't even feel real enough to take seriously. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You got the jury in the elevator with Tory kikiing it up. It just doesn't make sense how this is being handled. They're not in sequester whatsoever. Like, at this point, let's see it on TV. Televise it. So at least we could even see the circus. Televise it. Televise it. It's not funny, but the details of the case so scandalous that you can't help but chuckle at the aspects of it. I'm going to tell you this. The only part that I found a little funny, that because of the ridiculousness of it, when the guy who was looking out the window said that he thought somebody's going to get thrown in the river. I said, I know you lying. I know you lying. The river? I'm like, what? That I think was far-fetched because I don't think nobody was going to get thrown in no river. I'll say that. Out of all of them, nobody was going to just pick somebody up and just say, splash! Like, that just wouldn't have happened. So that's the only part when I heard, I was like, wait, what? I thought somebody, you know those fake Twitter updates? Because I seen it from somebody else's account. So I was like, maybe somebody fake tweeted an update and somebody just kind of like regurgitated it. But no, that was a real thing. Like, he thought that Megan was going to get thrown in the river. Pun the river. Pun the boat. Okay? I'm ready for the fake court hearing to be over. Not gonna lie, I wish that the verdict was done today, so that way it could have just been over and done with, but we're gonna have to wait in the morning, okay? We're gonna have to wait in the morning. They said a white man was doing a lot, to be honest. To me, his testimony made the case a lot more confusing because he was going back and forth a lot about his story. Like, one time he thought that Kelsey had it. Another time he thought the short man had it. You know, emphasis on the short man. He made sure to say that. I'll say that. He made sure to say the short man. So it's like he made the case a lot more confusing. And his testimony we could have really used without. So, yeah. Next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was other people that got criticism for not speaking up. Now, this I 100% agree with. I'm sorry. The laughing at EJ, okay, we could kind of give him a little leeway because the video was kind of a gag and everybody else chuckled at it. Okay, we could do that, right? But this I agree with, because you guys remember when Chris Brown was pulled from the AMAs, right? And then Kelly Rowland was speed walking to her car and they were asking her about it. And she was adamant on defending Chris Brown. But when it comes to Megan, the girls are kind of silent as to why people shouldn't be taking this case lightly and should worry about her mental health. I agree with this 100%. So take a look at what this woman has to say, you guys.
Silence. When the consequences take place for Black men, that's when everybody wants to get involved and defend them and tell us that we need to forgive them and they're not deserving of the consequences that they are now facing. And that, to me, as a Black woman, is truly heartbreaking. Why have Kelly Rowland and Sierra been silent about what has happened to Meg? And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, that's none of their business, they should stay out of it. But just a few weeks ago, they were both showing support towards Chris Brown and telling us because of his talent, he deserves to be forgiven. They were against him continuing to face consequences for the violence that he has shown against multiple women, right? See, this is what happens, right? When the violence takes place against women, especially Black women, there's silence. When the consequences take place for Black men, that's when everybody wants to get involved and defend them and tell us that we need to forgive them and they're not deserving of the consequences that they are now facing. And that, to me, as a Black woman, is truly heartbreaking. Why have Kelly...
What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all agree with her or not? I want unpopular opinions and all. Comment what you guys think. I agree with her 100% because you know what? I asked my friend about this. I asked him, I'm like, what does he think? He was like, he thinks Tory did it. And he was just like, he said something so true. He said, this whole case and this whole court case, the defense has been trying to prove why Megan is a liar, but not why Tory is innocent. Because the defense, you're supposed to be defending why your client is innocent, right? They've barely done that. All they've been talking about is who she slept with, who besides Tory may have had the pow the heat, why Megan's a liar, her being drunk, all these stuff, but how is Tory innocent? They never got to that, but they just kept pushing the fact that Megan's this, Megan that, Megan this, Megan that, but they never defended how an innocent person he is. They've never brought up maybe good things that he's done that could defend his character, all that. None of that. I was like, that's so true. I didn't even think of that. And when he said that, I was like, wow. I think because Meg didn't want to press charges against him in the first place, it's the state versus Tory. So maybe people feel like they don't have to defend her. Get what I'm saying? Okay. The reason why I say I agree with this 100% is because they kind of went hard for Chris to the point where like, it was a little weird, especially, you know who it was weird how hard they were is Jordan Sparks. Jordan Sparks even went to the point to where she said that the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna thing should never be brought up ever again. Like she was saying that should be like the thing of the past. Like nobody should ever bring that up, as if it should be erased from history and we should even forget that even happened. That to me was kind of off to me. So I agree with her because I'm not saying they have to speak up. Like if they don't speak up, they're bad people. But you do have to kind of look at them funny because they were so quick to defend Chris, but not quick to defend Megan when it comes to all the social media hate that she's been getting due to the case. Let's not even put into the fact whether she's guilty or innocent, but just the negative feedback that she's been getting from social media. So yeah, that's just what I think. All right. They're trying to make Meg look as bad as possible when she's not on trial. People go hard for Chris because of featureism and colorism. I don't think they go hard for him because of colorism. But I think they go hard for him because of featureism for sure. Shouts out, women celebrities stand up for male celebrities quick, but stay silent on their own counterparts until it's 10% confirmed. Nobody said anything when Kiki talked about the Trey Songz issue. Preach! Preach! While I go get my battery, y'all, my my laptop charger before this died, Roland Ray told me he has something to say to y'all, okay? And he told me this message is for EJ King.
It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay. Shout out to Rolling Ray. I saw somewhere they were saying that they should have a conversation between EJ and Rolling Ray. I'm like, no, like they don't even know each other. Conversation has to be with people who have a relationship. Y'all can't keep holding stuff over folks' head. That's anyone. Y'all think famous people are above everybody and can't make mistakes, which isn't fair. I don't think them not commenting is a mistake. It just makes me look at them sideways because it's like y'all so quick to defend him, but where's this energy now? That's just what I think. Meg lying about sleeping with Tory at certain events were harmless to me because she was protecting her image. She was still pow regardless. Exactly. Right? If we're being honest, isn't a crime, but if someone is. Exactly. They were not on Chris's side at the beginning. People started taking up for Chris 8 years later. They slaughtered him. Right? This is what's funny. Let me tell y'all something. People will not defend other celebrities. I notice will not defend another celebrity until it's popular to do so. When it's not popular to do so, they are mute, shush, quiet, key lock, throw it away, all that. Around the whole Chris Brown thing, when it first happened, people treated him like he was the plague. Like you couldn't say the last name Brown without it being like, oh my God. But now all time went by. And he's favored now. Everybody's like, oh, we love Chris. Chris hit who? When? I love Chris. So I just find that funny. This is why Hollywood is very, very funny. And you have to kind of watch out who you associate with because you're gonna see people true colors come out like quickly. Do I care? Nah. LOL. There should be a conversation between Roller Ray, Jill, and Taylor. Okay. All right. So that's it for the verdict. The verdict is going to come out hopefully tomorrow. I feel as if Tory did do it. That's just my opinion. I feel as if that during this court case, a lot of people switched their opinions very quickly because of everything that came out. But just from the patterns that I've seen, I just really do believe that he did it. And this is I'm so happy this is coming to a close because I want to see what's going to happen months from now. I want to see which out of the two is going to get in trouble. I can guarantee you Megan's not going to be in no fist fights or fisticuffs with any other celebrities or people of figure. Tory, on the other hand, I could put my top dollar on it. He going to get into it with somebody else. Because think about it. Since the trial, he slapped Prince dangling earrings off his head. Them cross earrings. Hold on. Where my thing at? Oh, I wish I had it where it's at. Oh well. Whatever. I was looking for my cross chain. I was gonna put it next to my ear. I've seen him in person. He really does wear those cross dangling earrings, which no shade to any dudes who wear it, okay? He's expressing himself. All right. So he did that. Then in the whole August Alsina thing. And this is since the shooting has happened. So imagine if he's proven innocent on all charges. I could just imagine that. Imagine he's been proven innocent on all charges. I can guarantee you he will get into some other sort of trouble quickly. I could promise you that. That's just what I think. But time will tell. And bookmark this video. That's all I'm going to say. Bookmark this video. All right. So next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Joe Budden. Now, Joe Budden, you guys, he's turned into the new Charlemagne the God, okay? Because he is a talking girl. He's out here just talking. He's doing clapbacks. all that. So first, he apologized to the Stallion because y'all know he came on to his podcast or whatever, and was just basically saying how he doesn't like this girl at all. He's never liked her, right? But then people, they was doing research. You know the song, These Girls Be Doing Research by Ariana Grande. They did their research. So they pulled up some old clips and an old clip of Joe Budden and Megan sitting together and him saying, I like you. Take a look.
For my first new act interview,
Okay.
because I typically hate the new acts.
Well, let's set the record that he loved me, obviously.
I do not hate you. And that's kind of where the conundrum came, because I reached out to you to do an interview before your record drop, before your single drop. And I remember you saying, my single's about to drop, so I'm running crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't do the interview, and then the single dropped, and then you started running crazy. And I was proud.
Oh, I'm so mad that happened. That's so annoying. And I'm thinking I know exactly why. Somebody said the exes and the friends got my audio. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Oh my god, that's funny. I'm gonna wait just for a little bit for everybody to come start strolling back in, and then I'm gonna continue. That is so annoying. What happens is, what I at least think happened, the streaming platform that I use, it's like backed up in my it has too much storage used. Like I didn't have storage left, and I forgot to delete some stuff, and I think that's what caused it to like freeze because I was like over storage. That's what I think. It's either that or because I was live on both of my channels. I don't know if that has something to do with it or what, but it is what it is. Well, I'm so mad that happened. It was going good too. Okay, I wanted to continue, guys, with the Joe Budden thing. So the Joe Budden thing, he clapped back at Vivica and the whole Fox Soul team and Claudia Jordan, which Claudia Jordan gets a bad. One thing about Claudia Jordan, they will come at her quickly for a rush. Any little thing that Claudia Jordan does, they eat her up in the comments. And it really sucks because I think it has to do with the whole Roja thing and her being on Atlanta Housewives and her getting that bad edit and then her versus Nene. So people automatically kind of hate her because of that. But I actually do like Claudia Jordan. I feel like she doesn't get her flowers enough. She's been in this journalism game for like a huge minute and she's really held her own. And I just hate the negative rap that she gets. Okay, so this is what Joe, you guys, had to say about Claudia and Vivica.
Here you go, right here. 2021, Aquarium Dead. 2020, some shit called Arkansas. Then you was in Hooking Up. Vivica Fox, shut the fuck up before I book you for a movie. You don't cost but $5 to get it done. I will book that entire Fox old show for $75.99. You better leave me alone. Mind your fucking business. Okay. Claudia Jordan, shut the fuck up. You gotta shut the fuck up. It can get bad. Vivica Fox. Hold up. Once regarded.
Joe Budden, if you don't button it up and sit your bitch ass down hating on that girl, okay? Y'all mad because the girls right now is ruling rap. It's just driving y'all crazy that the sisters is just ruling and taking numbers and can tell y'all about yourself, look sexy with it. It's a new day, you know? But if you wanted some attention, to be honest with you, I think that's the wrong one to try and get it from because it's really coming out. Facts are finally coming out after so many years of this trial being long awaited that she was shot. So, you know, Joe Budden, if you...
So what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is right in this whole situation? I see a lot of the comments were kind of roasting Vivica, saying, but Meg lied on the stand, but Meg did this, but Meg did that. So I feel as if Joe is in the era of a lot of these podcasters. Let me tell you what era this is. It's the era of shock value. So they have to say something that's so shocking in order to get trending, in order for to get people to click on their videos and to like their videos. So they say like the most shocking thing ever, right? So Joe is in that era right now. That's why I feel like he kind of said that about Meg. Because why was he so quick to apologize to her after saying that? You guys got to think about stuff like that. A lot of these celebrities move really, really funny. So I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of said that about Meg on purpose. I do think though that Vivica kind of misspoke and said that he's mad because the rap girls are ruling. I don't think it's because of that. I just think that he's on that Megan hate train and he realized that that train may not be the right train to be on. That's what it's just given to me, right? And also, one thing that I didn't agree with that happened these past few days is Meg's team going after media outlets that are reporting on the whole case and trial. I don't agree with it because I feel as if a lot of us that are kind of reporting on it and that are just kind of covering it and following it, we're black, okay? And I watched Leslie T.Y.'s video yesterday, and she made a lot of sense. Basically, I feel like the reason why a lot of big mainstream platforms are mad is because a lot of black people that do content creation are covering this. So they're not used to us doing that. So I agree with this 100%. One person I don't think should be covering it because he's so biased is academics. He said NBC News wrote an article claiming Meg Thee Stallion is about to attack independent media outlets for their coverage of the Tory case. LOL. That would be an awful idea, especially if the verdict comes back. LOL. Who is advising Meg? LOL. Okay, because NBC dropped that article. I do think though that academics should shut up. He's so biased that it's not even funny. I'm like, at this point, is Tory paying you out of pocket? Like, is he paying you out of pocket to be able to stay up in that house? And I'm really scared for when academics come upside that house. Because, boy, you can only stay behind that computer screen for so long, boy. You going to have to take a walk or go to an event one of these days. And they going to catch your ass lacking. Because he pop a lot of ish. And I don't think he could really back it up in person. So, I'm scared for Buddy Boy, okay? It says, is that why he wants to fizz and Little Fizz allegedly shock value? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's shock value. You say stuff like that and it'll start trending heavily and it'll get people to really click on to certain podcasts and videos and stuff like that. So it makes 100% sense. Okay. So right now I'm gonna start taking in callers. So first is Pretty Passion. What is going on? What is going on?
Hey Pierre, how are you?
Good. How are you? What do you
I'm
think?
doing pretty good.
What do you think about these topics?
Okay, so first, I really want to get on the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case. I'm so tired of discussing this case. I'm tired of hearing it in the media. I'm tired of hearing Tory Lanez's voice. Okay, now with this case, I don't understand why it did take 2 years for this case to be drawn out like the way it is. They should have gave us the verdict today. Okay. I also do feel that they are like they're not trying to prove how Tory's innocent. They're only trying to prove how Megan is a SLUT, and I don't think she's a Cooter Brown whore. I don't think that about her. Okay, I don't think that. And maybe if she did have
You don't
all
think
these,
she was drunk boots, girl?
yes, I do think I do think that she was out of her body, of course, but um allegedly they do say that she did have all these, relationships, physical relationships with these men in the industry. And if she did do that, I mean, it doesn't like sway me away from her. I still mess with the hottie. I'm H-Town down, you know what I'm saying? Um but I do feel like they was only trying to, prove how she's a liar and she's a Cooter Brown whore. Now, he did shoot her. That's facts. Okay, the guy that was standing outside saying that he saw her and he thought that somebody was going to get thrown in the river. That was like an extension of his story. Okay, like that did not have to be brought in there. All right.
Right.
um I just feel like it just needs to be over with, like after these couple of months, after he is found guilty tomorrow. And honestly, the way the jury is and how they change their mind so back and forth, I wouldn't be surprised if he's found innocent. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, I wouldn't.
Just because they're like iffy, they're like a light switch, you know. Their verdict blows the way the wind blows.
Right.
Now, moving on. Moving on to, I'm going to move on to Joe Budden. Now, Joe, sir, we all know that you've been an elderly DL passenger for years now. Okay, he
Wait,
tried
what's a
to have.
DL passenger in a car?
So
He's a
uh,
scrub.
he's one of those. He's one of those. Just like him and Tory Lanez, they run around and have all these fake and fraudulent relationships with all these men and women, and they're running around. They're not paying their taxes. Okay, they're not doing their due diligence back to the community. Okay, they're making a buffoon of themselves. They're just a complete, utterly imbeciles. All right. I don't feel like they are doing anything, especially Joe. I don't feel like his voice is having an impact positively on the straight community, the LGBT community, and let alone his species, because we all know that he's not of this earth. All right. Now, what was the other cases you touched on? I'm sorry, the
Like,
lives
what do you
messed
think
up.
about
It threw
EJ
me off the
King
loop.
doing that whole video thing? I know that whole live ending really like it made me mad, but whatever. What I'm gonna do? So you know the EJ King thing, right? Do you think
Yes.
that he's a little bit of a clout chaser, just a little bit?
Yeah, oh my god, I wanted to get on him and his flamingo top that he had on, the blazer. It was definitely giving. I'm here for that. I'm here for the fashions. EJ King, I do feel like well, we in this industry now, in the not even in this in the industry now, in this generation, we can say that he is clout chasing, simply because, like you did say, we can say whatever we want. We are the media, we are the audience, we are the fans. We can say whatever we want about Megan, about anybody in this case. We don't know them personally. So the fact that you were on this woman's payroll, okay, let's not get that confused here. You were on this woman's payroll. You knew all these information about her. You got close to her. And the fact that once y'all had y'all separation, y'all went y'all separate ways, because we are grown. I don't believe in getting into it with somebody. We just go our separate ways. Once you guys had that, and now that she has this case, you tried to throw shade on something that you thought was funny, and we caught it. And
Right.
now that when you're being called out and there's backlash, you want to try to retract that and backpedal the statements that you made. No, you are green and you are weird. And that's just like the other cases that's out in the media, like the Shanquilla case and all these friends. And Megan's friends just turning weird on her. It's just in real life, you can just never trust people for sure
Right.
and for real. It's just crazy to me. He should have never said what he had to say. Him getting into it with Roland Ray, no, I don't think they deserve a conversation. But him
That
getting
needs to be
into it,
deaded. I hate how everybody, anytime two people get into it online, it's we need to have the conversation. No, a
well, you
conversation
know,
is created with two people who have a long history of beef.
Well, you know, anybody who thinks they can make a group of people chuckle thinks they can go on the screens and have their own show. But hey,
Right.
that's here nor there. The Vivica Fox situation, I don't think that she was wrong at all. She probably shouldn't have disrespected Joe Budden the way she did. But Joe needs to be disrespected because he is a disrespectful DL passenger, guys. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. I just really hope that this case it gets thrown out. And what I mean
Mhm.
thrown out, gets thrown out of our immune system, because we're all sick of it. We're sick of Tory. He needs to go somewhere and get surgery. He needs to link up with Bobby to figure out how can he get a toupee. Okay.
Not to Turkey.
He needs to go to Turkey. Matter of fact, we could call up Natalie and Curtis. They can go from Canada to Turkey to Dubai. All
All right.
right.
Any final thoughts on these topics?
Yes, my final thoughts would be Tory Lanez needs to get knocked out. the daylight savings, and the friends, nothing to say. Like the video, guys.
All right. Thank you. All right. Next person I'm going to add is Z. I haven't seen Z in a minute. What's up, Z? You got to turn me off in the background, Z.
Hey, P.
Something else. What's up?
I was just messing that Popeyes up on the DL. You saw me.
Right. What do you think about everything? Cause what you think? What you think?
Okay, first of all, I am so sick of everybody in this case talking about Megan, her popularity, all these people talking about that, but they not talking about somebody shot her in her pinky toe. Who did it? Everybody talking about everything but the actual facts of the case. She got shot. Somebody did it. Somebody needs to be accountable for it. It don't matter who she slept with. Okay, she called him a leprechaun. He's a leprechaun.
The fact that somebody in the courthouse said that he's his own defense said that he's like 5 what was it, 5'2" or 5 whatever, and he
Yes, we about the same. Me and Tory Lanez are the same height.
Right. Like, come on. You guys can't even use him
He has a Napoleon complex.
To him.
He has a Napoleon complex.
Do you think Kelsey should face some sort of perjury charges? Because I believe so.
I think Kelsey might have been like, if it was more than one shot, she might have been like, let me get one in too. Because I don't know. She a little fraudulent. Mm-hmm. I feel like she's okay. So if she was outside the car and they were the only two in that vicinity with gun residue, and there was a driver there too, he didn't have gun residue. The people that know the most that was there should be held accountable. That's common sense, and it shouldn't be about anything else but what happened at that situation. It doesn't matter if she sucked him off 30 minutes before that. Who shot her? That was the point. She got shot. That's what the charges is for. Everybody's talking about everything else. The best friend, if she slept with her, they both sleeping with the same man and all this other, all of that might come into play because of why she got shot. But the point is, she got shot.
Right.
Who did it?
What surprises me, 2 things. How the prosecution didn't bring up what Tory has done since the shooting. Like all the stuff that he's done.
August, they should have brought August Alsina to the stand. So he could have been like, I just want to say all I did was just walk past him. I wasn't beat. Right. He stole off on me. Like, he is an angry little midget man.
Right.
And I think Kelsey is just riding on coattails. And, you know, if everybody's chilling, I'm quite sure there was some kind of maybe alcohol or something involved. Mm-hmm. So when there's words being tossed back and forth, and jealousy, because I believe that's a part that comes into play too as well. When all of that comes into the mix, that's what happens. Somebody gets shot in their pinky toe.
Right. And then also, what do you think is going to be the ending verdict tomorrow? What are we going to see?
Well, because of that, because they not really talking about facts, mm-hmm. They're trying to make the victim look like a villain. I'm hoping there will be a verdict in favor of Megan, but I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like, you know what's funny? And it's funny how it leaked today. I feel like the same verdict we got today, like the leaked verdict that was fake, I feel like it's going to be the same outcome tomorrow. And the reason why I say this is because the jury asked for the definition of 2 words. I forgot what the 2 words were. So it seems as if they're like a little bit unsure on everything. They asked for the guy who the nose, I'm gonna call him the nosy neighbor, who is peeking out the window. they asked for his testimony and stuff like that. So it's like I feel like the jury's not very 100% sure on.
Because they was talking so much. They was trying to. I've never seen a trial that the victim was talked about more than the person that was supposed to be prosecuted.
Someone said, I just found out that the prosecution can't bring up Tory's past unless the defense does it first, which is wild because the victim can be drugged through the mud. See, I don't like that. That's something. Let me get up.
Oh well, yeah. That's true. Like it depending on if the judge said it's admissible or not, then they can't touch it unless it's
Right.
brought up.
See, I
I get that, but but at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. She got shot. There's only two options.
Right. Any
Figure
final
it
thoughts
out.
on this verdict?
No, I love Megan. I hope she's gonna be keep winning. He just gonna keep being a mad midget. So I mean
Mad.
it is what it is. I love you, Megan, if you watching, because you know Pierre is shiz naive. But I don't have no final thoughts. I hope that it just doesn't be the fake verdict, like you said.
Yo. Which is sad. I feel like we're gonna lean towards the fake verdict.
I miss you, Pierre. Just want to say that. Put that out.
Okay, I miss you too. Thank you so much for joining in.
All right. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. I just wanted to see you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Next person I'm gonna add is season 3, Batty with the Baddest. What is going on? What is going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I just want to say, hey, y'all, I have been stuck at work for weeks, and I'm so mad because I have not been able to call in. But let me just get started real quick. First of all, let's talk about Joe for a second, because Vivica's a legend, okay? And I don't like how people, if you ever notice, like, a lot of people who are popping now, whenever they go at somebody, they always want to be like, oh, you had this way back then. It doesn't matter. All of her accolades are still more than yours. Like, Joe, you do have a big podcast, but don't come at people because she's not in big movies. She could be in a big movie next week. Like, calm down. And that irritates me when people do that. So I just want to say that, because a lot of people do that. Like, academics will come at somebody who was popping 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. They were still popping. They still have a lot of money. Like, so stop. Okay? So let's just get on to the Megan thing real quick. First of all, while you're on the subject of academics, that girl, Milagro, is that her name?
He said,
the one that's been, yo. She do got that thick accent. Okay, she's biased. She's very biased.
Very biased.
I started watching a video yesterday. I had to stop about why she doesn't like Meg, but for some reason she don't like her at all. Like,
it's because I think she's a super barb. No shade, Milagros. I think she's a super barb. Like, it's kind of obvious. So she's very team Nikki, and you guys know Nikki doesn't too much fool with Meg. So it's automatic to where she doesn't really mess with Meg. And apparently she's from Texas too. So I saw her go live today, and she says there's a lot more that she knows and that Meg is low down. And I'm like, if you know all these things, just tell us.
Then say it.
She's on trial.
Because my thing is like, this is why I listen to Armand, because it's very unbiased. And he put everybody out. And speaking of that, I am low-key, dog, don't shade me for this. I am low-key looking at Megan a little sideways, because even if whatever way the verdict goes, I'm like, bro, how do you treat your friends?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even with Kelsey's statement, it's like her testimony that they played, the 80-minute audio, it's like, bro, did you really drop your friend because Rock Nation told you to? Because I ain't dropping my day ones, and I want to be in the music industry, but I'm not dropping nobody for that. It's not worth it at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
This case didn't make her look good at all. It didn't make her look good. It made her look, it exposed her for being like somebody who has a lot of childhood trauma that was never healed. That's what.
And everybody, and it's kind of like social climbing too. But you know, I don't want to add on her, so I'm gonna stop. But I will say, why does everybody think that just because if he's innocent, that means she's a liar? No, she's still got shot. Right. Just because and my thing is, yes, Kelsey, if he gets off innocent, then we need to start the case with Kelsey because somebody shot her. So if we just gonna let it go? Like, okay, you didn't do it, then let's go to Kelsey. Did her immunity mean she can't be tried?
I think it all depends on what Megan wants to do. I believe she can still pursue to where she can maybe potentially file charges on Kelsey, but then again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not your local legal eagle, but I think that she could. I think that she could.
Well, I just feel like at this point, if that's the case, like I don't want to run with this narrative of she just lied. No, she didn't lie. She got shot. Everybody's admitting she got shot. Even the defense said she got shot. So if he didn't do it, let's not do like OJ. Let's actually go and find out who did it. Okay.
Right.
So, anyway, so speaking of that too, because they said they never tested Kelsey for DNA. So since you want to get there, people sit and not tell her who really did it, let's test your DNA.
Right.
So, so I'm just so irritated about this. My last point I just wanted to make is I don't know if you saw this since we're talking about the YouTubers and bloggers and everything. I think mainstream media is just really mad that there's a bunch of black YouTubers and bloggers up there, so they're mad.
Oh yes.
And yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole we can go down. Don't be mad because people are winning. But Candace Owens, you know who that is?
Yes.
Okay. I stumbled upon a video of her today, and it really made me mad because this is how people spin the narrative and how people thinking a bunch of different stupid stuff. Candace Owens has a whole video talking about Megan was dating Tory, and he was her boyfriend, and he shot her, and because black people don't snitch on people, that's why he's gonna be innocent. Like, this is the problem with media. You're making up stuff, and it's just not even making sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just
I was surprised that Candace kind of defended Megan. I would think she would be on to say, "Oh, she's a liar. She's just one of those black girls that lie." So I was shocked.
But it's like she defended her, but to basically once again point out to her audience, which is not our people,
right,
just the flaws in
the
our
black community.
Exactly, and that's what I don't like. But yeah, the verdict. I really at this point, like, I really hope they do try to do some kind of justice. But I think that he's going to get one of the lesser charges, and then they're all going to drop all the big ones. And I think everybody's going to. I don't know if the girl's going to get justice, and it's really sad. Oh, and somebody did say something. Partisan came out today and stuck up for her. I just want to make that note.
Yeah, he did. No, they were saying he should. They were saying that he should have came out sooner or did it a lot more during this whole thing. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
But I think like I said, I think he's a behind the scenes type of dude. That's why he'll ghostwriter.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I really just wish that this was not as messy as it came out to be. But at the end of the day, I really don't think we're ever going to get the facts, and I think they're always going to just call her a liar. So, anyway, y'all stay black. I got to get back to work.
All right, night.
5 days a week, night.
All right. I will say this too. I wonder if, because I've seen this kind of going around, if Tory will try to countersue during this whole debacle. Do you guys think that he's going to try to countersue her for defamation by any chance, or just sue her just in general for defamation because she would have ruined his character if he's proven innocent? Do you think he'll take that legal route, or do you guys think he'll just drop and just forget everything? Because I feel like he won't take that legal route because I feel like he's kind of over it. And right now, his pockets right now are getting ran through because them lawyers are not cheap, baby. Okay, so it's not like he's looking forward to spend a lot more money. So I don't think he's gonna take that route. But a lot of people kind of speculated whether he would take that or not. All right, next person I'm gonna add is Charlie. What is going on, Charlie? What is going on?
Hey, Pierre, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I want to start by saying Tory, he can't countersue.
Yeah.
I'm somebody that's about to start law school, so I know a little bit about the law. I got a bachelor's degree in legal studies with pre-law. He can't counter because his defense didn't say that he didn't shoot the gun. Their defense is that he wasn't the person who shot Meg. At that point, it was Kelsey. So he can't countersue for that defamation. That's the one. Two, I think Tory shot Meg in her hood feet. I believe that. Now, is he going to be found guilty? I don't think he will be found guilty, even though it's a little messed up because all the stuff that they're bringing out about her is a little wrong. But I do think that he did shoot her. Now, it does go into play Meg's character. Like, it just makes her look messy because at the end of the day, you sleeping with Tory, and that's supposed to be your friend's man. It just looks. I don't want to say. I don't want to victim blame, but it's like it just started unnecessary drama. But I still believe that man shot her, so she should still get justice. But I don't think that the jury's going to find it that way tomorrow. If anything, I don't even think they're going to find a verdict tomorrow. Honestly, I think they're going to.
Oh no! We got to do this. We got to do this before Christmas.
I really
Judge
don't.
got criminal to go to.
I really honestly don't believe they're going to find a verdict tomorrow. I believe that they'll probably find a verdict by Tuesday. They'll have a verdict by Tuesday, and he's not going to be found guilty of it. He'll probably be found guilty of another lesser charge, but he's not going to be found guilty of that. I think he should be found guilty of it, but I don't think they're going to find him guilty of it because at the end of the day, the charge is, did he shoot her? Not did he fuck. Well, I don't mean to curse. Not did he sleep with her.
Did he bang her big Debbie cake?
It was none of that. It was, did he shoot her? I think everybody is just now starting to just build her character into play, which again, that's the defense's job. So I guess they're doing a good job of what they're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it's, did he shoot her? And that man who was an eyewitness said out his mouth that Tory shot her. That's what he said. He said Tory pulled that trigger. Now, he also did say Kelsey pulled the trigger too, and they tried to throw him in the ocean. So we don't know how reliable he was. But he also did say at the end of the day that Tory did shoot that girl. Now, the judge, they can bring his past into court, but only certain things. There would have to be certain things that have to do with the case. Like,
right.
If it was like things that had to do with domestic violence or things, because, you know, they said he beat up Kelsey. So if it was things like maybe they call Dream Doll, be like, hey, Dream, did Tory used to whoop your ass? And it was things like,
wait a minute. So you mean to tell me Tory and Dream Doll used to talk like that? I know they kind of fool a lot around, but they talk like that on a serious tip.
Yeah, Dream Doll used to tell everybody that Tory used to beat the hell out of her. She used to tell everybody that Tory was domestically abusive to her. She used to. This was a long time ago. She used to say that, and nobody believed her about it. She used to say that so much to Tory about
Tory.
Tory.
Oh, okay. You know, you're right. Okay, you're right. I forgot about that. You know, it's funny how people forget about stuff like that, right? You hear me? I say, you know, it's funny how people forget about stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they completely forget about stuff like that. And I don't understand how they forget about things like that, because she even made it into a song. So I don't understand how they forgot. Chad. So I don't understand how they forget it, but she made it into a song, put it on the album, everything. And she's not the only one of his exes that said that.
I know his baby moms claim that also too. I know that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm confused why everybody's making it seem like, oh yeah, Tory doesn't do this. And with EJ saying Tory doesn't have a past with doing that. Also, I'm confused by that as well, because
he doesn't know him like that.
But I'm saying we don't know Tory like that either. And we know that. So I don't understand how he can say he does. Let me just say that.
The thing is, when Megan must have really did something really bad to EJ, because it's like, this is what I'm saying. Megan, this case made her look really bad, and it kind of shows that she can't keep friends to save her life. Two, she falls out people very easily. Because why is he like kind of? It's like he low key poking fun at this girl. Like, what did he do?
Yeah.
What did she do to him after? It's crazy.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm looking at it as this happened because you got to remember, she did fire him as a stylist. So you also got to look at it like maybe he feels some type of way that she let him go as a stylist. So he thinking like, well, damn. Well, since she want to fire me, I'm gonna just say I don't know what she talking about. She was drunk that night, and then they saying that her and Kelsey drank 6 bottles of liquor between.
Now that I don't believe. That would have been alcohol poisoning.
That's what I said. Like, that's crazy. Like that's a lot of liquor. Like, now I do believe Meg has a drinking problem. I really
Oh
do believe.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
I,
yeah.
I really do believe Meg has a drinking
Mama
problem,
La Girls, what he say, yeah. Uh-huh.
and she needs to go to therapy, especially after her mom passed away. Because I know my mom passed away,
Yeah.
in March, and I know dealing with that is a lot, and just drinking does not help. So she needs to go to therapy. She does fall out with a lot of people,
Oh
and
yeah.
it doesn't help her character. So I don't know. Now, academics, I can't stand him. I hope somebody whoop his ass. I really can't stand that short man. I hope Lil Baby whoop his ass, because now he talking shit about Lil Baby. He's biased through the whole thing. Him and that girl Millie, the other girl who
Mama
was
La Girls.
um she's automatically was, because she was saying the same thing, like he could sue for defamation. The academic even said the same thing, like no, he can't sue for defamation, because I guess she don't like Meg either, or and I don't
Which
want to
that
say.
part I don't get. Like I said, I feel like she's a super bar, but like she did say something about being in Houston, Texas. I don't know if it's somebody that she knows personally that has gotten into it with her, that she knows stuff about Megan, because she said it on today's live. She was like, she's low down and she knows a lot of stuff. So I'm wondering what is the lowdown stuff that she knows, and I this is why I low-key want Toy to be proven guilty, because I feel like she'll drop all that information if he is proven guilty, just to kind of throw it in her face. But then she'll end up getting sued. So hey,
But that's crazy though. It's and I don't want to. It's a lot of girls out there that are standing with Tory, which I don't
oh
understand.
yeah,
I truly don't understand that. And they say Meg is a liar, but honestly, they all are liars. Meg did lie, but so did Kelsey, and Tory lied too. Tory
yeah,
blatantly said in the beginning that Meg was never shot. Nothing ever happened like that. And that is a blatant lie. They
oh yes,
all are some liars. So if you're
all
gonna
of them.
call one of them a liar, they're all some liars. So I don't understand how they're making it just crucifying Meg, saying that she's the only one who lied. They all are some liars. It just makes no sense. I'm tired of the case. I'm really just sick and tired of it now at this point. I honestly want the man to be found guilty. And I don't want to say I don't like men like that, because I'm a barb, but
Uh-huh.
I do want justice for Meg, because at the end of the day, the girl was shot in her feet. So if whoever it was, and I believe it was Tory, I do believe it was Tory. That's the one thing I believe, like the eyewitness said, that man shot her. I do believe that man shot her. He needs to go to jail at the end of the day, and that's all I wanted to say. And you
All
enjoy the
right,
rest
before
of
you go, somebody commented. He said, "Is that the cute caller?" Well, what is that supposed to mean, Adara? I think I know what she means. I'll play with you. All right, thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, next person I'm going to add is Chanel. And Chanel told me that she has her notes. Okay, so what is going on, Chanel?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I have my notes. First of all, I love you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Like, if you change your intro, like, I'm gonna be mad for a long time. Like,
I'm
it's
not. I'm
in
not. I'm
my
not.
memory.
I'm gonna do a re-up
Yeah.
next year. Y'all gonna see. Like, I'm not gonna change the sounds or any of that. I'm not gonna change it, but I'm gonna just
Uh-huh.
change the graphics and I'm gonna add one little sound effect to it. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like
Okay, okay. I like a little
it. Yeah.
upgrade, a little remix.
Right.
But okay, I got the notes. So first of all, I just personally feel like Tory is guilty. I do feel like he shot Megan. At the end of the day, I feel like Kelsey could have also shot Megan, but Tory definitely did it. I'm like so sorry. It's not really a question. Something off about Kelsey. Like I just feel like she was like making a bold claim, like saying that Megan was such a liar, such a this and that. But then she never elaborated. Like she was pleading the fifth at random times. Like, I don't know, like something in her mental is off. Like, I don't know if she getting paid off or if she just a little, touch. But it's just like, I don't know, something is wrong with her. The white guy, he isn't super trustworthy, but he did say that there were two shooters. One of them is on trial. He's guilty. EJ, he's a cloud chase. Like honestly, I think somebody was saying earlier he was very bitter about the stylist thing, because people was telling Megan in the comments on Twitter, I'm in Black Twitter, they was telling her to change her stylist for months and months and
Yes,
months.
because listen, when you was with her,
Yeah.
she was looking like a wrestler. Okay, so I'm glad that she changed the stylist because
For real,
I
like
think
it
that's
was giving.
her new stylist. He does a good job. He does a
Yeah.
very good job.
Yeah, like she's dressed down to the nines. She definitely branded on her like her nails, like that's a staple in her look and stuff. She was really giving like Texas James Charles Coachella, so I'm glad she got a new stylist. But I love Jonathan a lot. But does it feel like he could very much be kind of cloud chasing off the situation too because so many people are against Megan?
I don't think so because I think Jonathan is very loyal. I will say that he's a very loyal friend. Like we've seen on the Zeus Network knock somebody out because they were messing with one of his friends. So I don't think he's that type to really cloud chase off of the situation. Plus, if he was, he would have been said something earlier. So
yeah, they all have been very much quiet. Like I don't really don't know what's going on, but oh yeah. Oh, also I wanted to ask this my little bonus question. Is Cardi B not setting us like? Is Cardi B not telling us that we getting set up no more? Like where she at is rolling. Where you taking her place?
She about to come through.
I apologize.
Any final thoughts on any of these topics?
Honestly, I just really hope that Tory is found guilty. I am like taking a big breath of silence. We all kind of like clutching our pearls. This has been the case. I really have liked Armand Wiggins' coverage of it, even though I do feel like sometimes he be going hard on my girl Megan. And I am a Megan stan. Like I love Nikki. It's been some stuff this year, but I love them all. So I'm just really hoping the best for her mental health. And I still do think, even though Party is a ghostwriter, he could, ghostwrite some diss tracks. Like, what you doing? Like, you embarrassed. Like, get in the field. What you mean you embarrassed? I don't know. If it's for my girl, I'm a step. So that's just me though. I don't know. But I love you. Thank you so much for letting me like give my notes, my thoughts.
Definitely. All right, night.
All right, night.
All right. Speaking of Cardi B, she told me I gotta run up them likes buttons. I just saw someone comment, your other lives at the end is muted. Yeah, something happened. I don't know what was up with my computer. Like I said, I think it was the platform that I used to stream in, like the storage. I gotta delete some old videos. So I think that's why it did that. So make sure you hit that like button, baby. This Cardi B told me she gonna apologize for this case running so long.
Y'all want to hear what Cardi B had to say? Okay.
I apologize.
Oh, let me play Cardi B one more time after she found out that you tried to set me up.
I apologize.
Okay, because this case was a what? Setup. All right, so I'm going to add Tamala. What is going on?
Hey, girl. Hey, hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, because I still hear you playing Cardi B.
No, you good. I can hear you.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that I think they're all lying in some capacity. Meg, she did a lot of omission. She just omitted a lot of things, I think. She admitted the whole fight, she just seemed like it just seems like all of them have an ulterior motives to me. Meg, the friend, and of course Tory Lanez has ulterior motives. So they all lie. They're all liars to me. But I really wanted to get on Joe Budden. First of all, I love Claudia, but I think he needs to knock it off, especially talking about Vivica Fox, because Vivica is I don't care. She is a Black movie legend. Okay, she's got some legend. She got some great work out there, and even she even got some blockbusters out there. She's got Independence Day. She got some stuff out there. What does Joe Budden have? Pump it up, really?
Right, and
that's the
all of hip hop in that podcast.
Right. That's it. He needs to knock it completely off. But I got into a whole conundrum with a friend of mine on Facebook today talking about, oh, so you don't believe Meg and this and that. I said, I just think they all have ulterior motives. They all lied about something. They really did.
Well,
You know
who
what
do
I'm
you think
saying?
is more guilty? Like, let's really talk about it. Who do you think really shot her in her hooves?
You Tory Lane is a volatile person. I think he did it. I really think he did it.
Like, please, like, we really got to be
He's
honest with
so
ourselves here. Like,
volatile. He's
come
so
on.
volatile.
You guys
How
keep
you
calling
gonna
her
hit
all
August?
types of, you know, she sleeps around this. Okay, yes, we
Yes.
could admit to it. But guess what? He did it. And let's just all agree to it. I'm hating how
Right.
people
I
are
have
acting
to
as
agree
if,
with that. I
like,
have to
come
definitely agree with
on.
that. He's such a volatile person. How you gonna hit August Alsina? You know August Alsina is on the the sick and shut in list. Okay,
Exactly.
you really you don't hit August Alsina.
The man was rubbing his essential oils, you know, texting his boyfriend, and then you're gonna hit him and have him
Right.
bloodied. The
Right, you don't
nerve.
do that. Yes, the nerve. You don't do that to August. but yeah, and Joe Budden pissed me off. Academics. Oh, he's a clown too. I don't like him either. But yeah, I had a whole like conundrum with somebody over. You don't believe Megan? I'm just like, no, it's not that I don't believe her. It's just that it's just a lot of things. And but you know what? I heard she didn't actually get shot in the foot. It was shrapnel in her foot from I guess the out. I guess when they shoot the gun or whatever, the shrapnel got in her foot or something like that. They said that's what I heard. Like the bullet didn't really hit the foot or something like that.
I think the bully didn't get in the nerve. Or else she would have been able to. She would have been out the
So
game. But I think the bully was like was in it because they say she still has medical compartments still left up in there. To be honest, because the reason why this case kind of frustrates me is because a lot of people didn't even believe that she got even shot in her hoof. They were thinking she stepped in glass, but then when it came out, nobody really admitted to the fact that they didn't even believe that. So it's kind of like, come on now, like.
You know, I really didn't believe the stepped in glass story. I did believe her when she said she lied to the cops because she was scared, you know, because there was a bunch of cops and stuff. Especially when we saw the videos, how she's bleeding and they still have her on the ground and, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, so I totally believe that from the beginning. But I did think that maybe he hit something to scare her and it got in her foot. That's what I thought from the beginning. Yeah.
So you think he shot like a warning shot against the foot, like, hey, watch out,
like to scare her, like to be an a-hole, and to scare her. That's what I thought in the beginning. Now I'm like, maybe he did shoot at her, and I had to tell a friend of mine because a friend of mine was saying, "Oh, he's from Houston, and you know how everybody's from Houston knows everybody now." And he's like, "Well, she's known for this, and that." And I'm like, "Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter." I said, think about somebody pointing a gun at you. You don't know where they're going to shoot you. Even if they were like, I'm just going to scare this person, that is a scary thought to have somebody point a gun at you and you don't know where they're going to shoot you. So,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a scary thought. So I do have empathy for Megan. You know, I mean, and she's not my, I don't have any issue with her.
Do you
or
think EJ King
anybody.
is clout chasing? Was he clout chasing off this whole situation by putting that Law and Order song? And why do you think him and Megan fell out?
Oh, I have no idea why they fell out, but absolutely. I think he was clout chasing, and he came in there looking like he was that girl. Yeah.
Came in girl, in the words of
like
Rolling
he was
Ray.
that it girl. Yeah. He was clout chasing for sure. For sure. He was like, this is my moment to shine, baby, and I'm about to do it. But there was something else I wanted to get into, and I totally forgot. But I don't like Joe. That one really triggered me, the Joe Budden one. And I'm like, come on, Joe Budden, dude, you got one good song, and you have the nerve to talk about Vivica Fox's career. Knock it off.
I think Joe needs some bussy. I don't think he's had any bussy in a long time. Okay, because he's just so angry. Like, why are you so mad?
Yeah, that's
You're not going on trial.
Is.
Somebody need to throw the good bussy. Where's Saucy Santana when you need him?
Right. Well, he said he want to tear up Lil Fizz. You know, Saucy Santana might. I don't know. Saucy Santana might take his bussy. I don't know. He said he wanted to take Lil Fizz's, so Lil Fizz might be more up his alley.
But maybe he did say he like him thicker, so I think Saucy's more his type.
Saucy's more his type.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he likes
Saucy,
to be
I
a
think
little-
Saucy seems a little, Saucy seems a little bossy. So I think Saucy would like, I think
So
Saucy would like
Saucy would be like,
dominate him.
he'd be like, where the money at? I need
Yes,
2K. I ain't gonna bend it
right,
over. Okay, that's what it's giving.
right.
Any final thoughts on these situations?
That's it. Thank you. I love your commentary. And oh my goodness, your mama. I'm sorry, this is off the subject, but what's her name? What's his name's mom? Oh goodness,
KK.
yeah, yo, KK. Oh my God, oh my God, I didn't know there was so much beef.
Scrap, tell me about the drama.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have okay. But I'm done with this commentary. But you're gonna have to have a commentary session after one of the Love and Hip Hop because I'll be waiting and I'll be like, oh, I want to talk about Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, like the after show? Y'all want the after show for Love and Hip Hop? Let me find out.
Yes. Okay, but thank you, Pierre, so much. I love you.
All right, night.
Okay, bye.
All right, that's it, you guys, for the live. What I'm gonna do, you guys, is just mash the two lives together. The one that cut off, I'm gonna edit out the whole audio and stuff problem. I'm gonna put this in towards the end, y'all. I don't know what happened, but this doesn't happen often over here, okay? Because I've been going live pretty often, so I was kind of irritated that even happened. Okay, all right, it's Ted. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. I will be live tomorrow if the verdict does come in. Fingers crossed that it does. Thank you guys to all the callers who did call in tonight. Please leave your comments down below on these topics, and we are out, babies.
Ain't no personal